All right. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. This video was made for a couple of my friends. I told them I was going to make some stretching videos in order to help them with their workout program and also get some fluidity in their body. Also, it's made for anybody who wants to get into working out. You know, stretching is a big part of working out. I've been injured a lot. So stretching for me is a huge part of working out because I got to get things like the meniscal fluid flowing and all these different fluids flowing over my body before I get into any type of workout scenario, whether it be running, lifting, squatting, blah blah blah. My stretching routine normally lasts for an hour. I'm going to try to condense this video, so get what you can out of it. If you have questions, just write me and I'll talk about it or whatever. The first stretch that I start off with in the morning is all about my neck. I've had a lot of neck injuries, so this first stretch helps me to present myself better, to stand properly, and also kind of loosens up my neck. The first thing that you'll do is you'll pick up your chest. Remember that phrase, pick up your chest. So what you want to do is you want to flatten your stomach, squeeze tightly, and then pick your chest up. All right. The reason that you're picking up your chest is so you can stand properly before the stretch. The next thing I do is roll my shoulders back, stand up tall. I place my hands over the middle of my chest, and I actually just push my head forward at an elevated bar, excuse me, at the proper sitting position of my head. I push my head forward and then bring it back. Forward and back. Forward and back. I know this looks like forward and back. Forward and back. And when you go back, you actually want to extend your neck. Extend your neck. Extend your neck. Extend your neck. This is going to stretch those upper neck muscles. And then the very next thing I do, I loosen up. I go back to my position, firm that stomach, bring up that chest, roll those shoulders back, hands on your heart, and left and right. 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 I did not say what the count was, and that's very specific for me because sometimes I might do 10 of these, sometimes I might do 20. You gauge your percentage, gauge your worth in these whole exercise or these stretches because sometimes it will help more or less. And depending if you have metal or something in your neck, if you have metal in your neck, you need to watch another video. This is for the people with injuries that have not went under the knife, right? So again, left and right. Not letting your head tilt forward, not letting it tilt way back, not bringing your shoulders forward. Have the proper position, like stand up tall, present yourself, squeeze those abs, and roll that chest up, and pick your chest up, all right? Keep your chest up. The very next thing I do is I actually stretch my sides, my ribs. People forget that you got ribs over here, all right? And these ribs need to be stretched. They need to have that blood flowing. I'm gonna stretch my right side first, right side first. So what I do, I choose a wall. I present my arm all the way up. I bring my chest up, pick your chest up, squeeze my abs in tight. The other arm lays flat down here beside me. And what I'll do is I'll reach. Now, that felt good. The amount of reach that you have might depend on your mobility, also your weight level. There's variance. There's a variety of different things that will limit how much you stretch. But the main part of this is to stretch out that right side, right? So what you don't want to do is you don't want to have your head tilted forward. You don't want to have improper body mechanics. Stand up tall, chest up, head back, shoulders roll back, arm up straight. I'm not doing it against the wall so you can see it from the front. And you're just gonna reach over here and look how I'm opening up that rib cage, my entire rib cage. Watch it here, settle in the rest position. It extends out and really forces me. I can't breathe over here. That's why my voice is impacted by the stretch, right? It's actually forcing this side over here to open up so you can breathe better on your right side. I normally hold that stretch. Bring your arm down slow. I got bad shoulders, shoulder injury, blah, blah, blah. Bring your arm down slow. But normally I hold that stretch for 10 to 20 seconds. 10 to 20 seconds. It's a great stretch. Of course, I'm going to do the other side just a little bit because I don't want to be a little, disformed while I'm doing this. Bring your chest up, head up straight, other arm to the side. Stretch. Oh my God. It is unbelievable. And use your leg, like feel on yourself. You know what I'm talking about? It's you. Feel on yourself. So when you're coming down, you just want to feel that leg. Oh my God. Yes, sir. Yes. All right, so those are the stretches that I do for my rib cages or my abdomen section, or excuse me, not my abdomen. Definitely my rib cages. It does stretch your abs. Then I go directly to my hammies. My hammies. This is just the order I go in. You don't have to go in this order, but if you find something that's successful, go how you will. I'm doing this order mainly because of the computer. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna do my hammies yet. I'm going to stretch across my body. So what I'll do is I'll open up my stance a little bit. All those other exercises I was doing with my legs kind of close together. They weren't touching, but they were close together. With this one, I'm going to open up my stance to shoulder width apart. I'm going to bring my little fingers together right here. I'm going to stand up tall, roll my shoulders back, right? I'm going to bend my knees a little bit, flex my knees. I'm going to push my hands forward, and I'm going to break my chest down. Boom. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that audible crack, but it's actually opening up my back. It's opening up all of those discs inside of my spine. Oh. And it's allowing me to actually open up my back. Here's a side view. Same deal. Stand up tall, get your chest up. Stand up in a proper position, get your head right. Fingers in front of you, feet shoulder width apart, push out, and then break it down. And you're really compacting your chest, right? Boom, you're compacting that chest. So you're breaking it down. Again, 10 to 15 seconds on that deal right there. 10 to 15 seconds, and you're holding it right in place. All these things that I'm talking about, you're holding it in place for 10 to 15 seconds. I normally count down 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, or slower 1 1,000, 2 1,000. Slower just means that you're increasing your time. Also, it's controlling your breathing. That's why I like to go slower sometimes. It ticks me off because there's a time issue here, right? We all got time hacks. Even though I'm retired, I got stuff to do. I don't just sit around and, roll that finger in front of my belly here. I'm actually still living my life. So I don't want to live my life stretching. However, it's important to stretch. Cross your arm stretch. This one isn't and is a stretch, isn't, is. I still do it because it loosens me up. Again, pick your chest up. Get your head in a proper position. And you're just going to bring your arm across. You're going to assist that arm and stretch up. Now, what I see people doing wrong is they have their arm too low. That can hurt your shoulder. They have their arm too high. They're punching themselves in the face. That can hurt your shoulder. You just want to bring in your arm straight across your chest. And you're bringing a little bit more with your other arm. And you're just opening up. You're opening up your clavicle, your shoulder bones. Sorry, I know medical terms, blah, blah, blah. You open up your shoulder bones, you're really releasing that fluid in the inside, letting it do its job. It's supposed to be cushioning. You want it to do its job. So this is really independent. You're holding this for about 10 to 20 seconds each side, but it's a slow movement. Everything that I'm showing you is slow and methodical. You're probably going to get a little bored doing these things, but that's a good thing. You want to be a little bored when you're stretching. Because when you're bored when you're stretching, that means you're not stretching fast. Stretching fast is stupid. I always roll my shoulders when I do that because, again, I got shoulder injuries. I want to make sure the shoulders stay fluid. Next stretch will be in my hands. I'm going to stretch them down, palms down, and then fist down. Arm at a 90-degree angle, palms down, and then fist down. This is also a good stretch if you play the guitar. No big deal. None at all. None at all. A little rotation of both. Once I'm done, a little rotation of both. And then I like to shake it off. All right? Shake it off. A little bit of shaking going on. I like to shake. Now I'm going to bring you to the floor. The next one is the hamstring stretch standing. With this one, I'm actually going to bring my feet all the way together. Boom. Pow. They're gonna hold each other. When I do this stretch, you can't see it inside of my shoes, but my toes are pointed to the ceiling, right? My toes are pointed up doing the stretch. And the reason for that is for balancing, and I'm also stretching out my foot muscles, all right? It's a little bit strange. It's a little bit strange at first, but it really has helped me out in my life to stretch out my toes. Like I'm flaring my toes right now. I'm not gonna take off my shoes right now, but I'm flaring my toes and they're being pushed up against the shoe. It's actually uncomfortable unless I'm stretching, but I'm gonna go down really slow, starting by rubbing my legs, rubbing my legs, rubbing my legs, rubbing my legs. Eyes open, always eyes open. Don't fall, hit your head on the floor, right? Rubbing my legs, rubbing my legs. I'm gonna do a 10 count right here. When I come up, bend your knees, bend your knees, bend your knees, and push, 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 push. Activate those glutes, all right? Now that's the first one. Always do 3 of these. Always do 3. Always do 3. And you want to get lower and lower as you do the 3. Don't go to your maximum depth on the first one. You want to ease your body into it, especially if this is early morning. If you're like me, work out at 300. You want to ease your body into the stretch. Stretch. Don't go into your maximum depth because if you do that, you can go too fast and injure yourself. All right. So on this next one, I'm gonna go a little bit lower. I'm feeling on myself right here, feeling on myself, eyes open, eyes open, eyes open, eyes open. And then I'm actually gonna bring my arms down. I'm gonna touch the floor on this joker. Oh, there's the floor. There's the floor. Again, bring your knees, push up, push up, push up, push up, push up, push up, push up. Again, I'm doing this a little bit faster right now, but you want to hold each of these stretches for 10 to 20 seconds. 10 to 20 seconds. Now, here's the bugger. I have a severe back injury. Severe back injury. Let's get into the logistics of this. I have a severe back injury. This next one I'm going to stretch a lot on this one. I couldn't do this before. In 2012, when I retired from the military, I could hardly move my lower lumbar system. Now, because of these different exercises I'm doing, I'm able to move faster. I'm able to move more. I got more range of motion. I'm still not going to get a job, but I'm able to do more stuff. And that's what stretching and running and exercising is all about, doing more stuff, not sitting around being some hokey pokey. All right. Get off the fat truck, do more stuff. Because if you live to 90 and you're some 700-pound life, are you happy? If you are happy, be happy. But if you aren't happy, do something about it, who? So what I'm going to do, feet together, feet together, feet together, and I'm going to go for my next stretch. I'm going to try to touch my head to my knees. Let's get some. So I'm going to go real slow, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I'm rubbing on myself. I'm feeling myself. Feel so good. Feel so good. Just took a shower. And now I'm going to touch that floor. Did the floor, did the floor, did the floor. What I do here is I do slightly bend my knees. I haven't got it to always straight, but hey, look, I got what I got. I'm going to bring my hands to behind my calf, and I'm going to let my hands assist me. Let's stretch it a little bit more. Bring your knees, fire those glutes, push, 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 push. I didn't say it on here, but when you're doing these exercises, especially when you're bending down, take control of your abs, all right? I don't care if your abs are hanging or whatever. You got straps and harnesses and girders and belts, whatever you got on your freaking abs, that's fine. But take control of your abs. Squeeze those abs. Make them like hard as a rock. Force them inside. Push that umbilicus back to your freaking spine. You're going to squeeze up, be strong, and get some, all right? The next exercise that I'm going to do, and again, hold all these exercises for 10 seconds. I'm going to go down to my knee, right? I'm going to push out. I'm going to push out. You should do this on a mat as a mat. Hey, listen, Joes, I'm injured, so I'm going to do what I need to do in order to get this thing right? But we're going to do this on both sides, but we're going to push that leg back. Look at my leg go back. Oh my goodness, who am I right now? So right now, if you watch my body and you look at my back, it's in line, straight line with my leg, and I'm going to push up, squeezing up with my abs, squeezing up. Right? If you need to, you bring this leg forward, but you still want to have this leg back. what we're doing is we're stretching this entire side of our body. So this is how the stretch goes. Left leg's back, left arm's out, right arm. I like to do this against the wall so I can get a little bit of leverage. Right arm touches the wall, and then we're gonna turn. Suck that gut up. Get that umbilicus back to your spine. Suck it up, chest up, head up, eyes forward, and we're gonna turn. Oh my Jesus. Here we go. This is the one. This is the one that changes your life. This is the one that changes everything. Don't fart on this one, because I'm telling you, man, you might lose something. You know what I'm talking about? You might get a little more than air. You dig where I'm coming from? Oh. Whew. Hold that sucker for 10 to 20 seconds. I don't know if you're like me, but I'm already sweating a little bit right now. Let's get some, all right? In this same position, I'm gonna push forward, I'm gonna push forward, I'm gonna push forward. I'm gonna bring myself down, and I'm actually gonna push forward some more. And I'm actually gonna stretch my hamstring over here, and I'm stretching my quad over here. So I'm gonna push forward a little more. If you're not getting what you need, scooch that little, little micro up, little micro up. You see it micro up, micro up. Go ahead, inchworm. And you wanna push forward. Oh my goodness. There it is. That's the move. That's the move. Squeeze up, squeeze up. I dropped my head. Squeeze up, squeeze up. Oh my goodness. It's all over that thing. Oh, push back, push back, push back, push back, push back. That's how we get up. Squeeze up, squeeze up, squeeze up, squeeze up. And change over. Switch. Here we go. We're gonna push that mat back here. All right, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna push forward until we get that little diagonal line going with our thigh and our body. Oh my goodness. Listen, if you do this right and you go slow and you really open up that pelvic girdle, you can feel it releasing in the inside, all right? I don't know what this looks like on camera. If you watch me to this point and you're watching all these hand motions, I'm inappropriate. Let it go. Laugh at it. Be happy. But listen, you're increasing and opening up that pelvic girdle, and you can feel the fluids moving down there. Might just be in boys. I don't know what your girls got. But listen here. You just go back forward right here, right? You're keeping that body in line, sucking up that gut, umbilicus hard, right? You're gonna push forward. You're gonna lean up, lean up, lean up, lean up. This time it's your right hand, woo! And then left arm on the wall, and then you're gonna push over. Yes, sir, bang! Oh my God. You are opening up yourself for success. You're losing all the poppycock in the past. And you just have a little bit of fun right here with this stretch. Jesus, Lord. Oh, here we go. And just like the other side, inch that thing, inch, inch. You got that thing inch right here, boy. Let me tell you. We're gonna stretch out that pelvis just this way. I like to get two little hands on the ground. Stretch me out, stretch me out. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you. I'm gonna kick back. I like to put my little foot up, squeeze 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 up. Yes, we're gonna recover on that whole deal. Now listen, this next stretch, I feel a little inappropriate doing online. I might, put on some different shorts. All right, for this next stretch, I always told myself I'd never do this one online. Never have I ever, never will I ever. But you know what? This is for the people. You know what I'm talking about? This is for the people. So what I like to do is I like to bring my feet out. Not at a 90 degree, right? But a little bit in, like a 45. I like to go a little bit beyond 45, beyond shoulder width apart. Stomach firm, chest up, head back, proper body position is everything in this whole deal. And all you're gonna do is start going down, right? You're gonna start going down. Now, for you people that might need a little bit of assistance, stuff like that, listen, grab a chair, do this on a chair. As a matter of fact, let me show you on the chair, right? So what we're gonna do, 45-degree angle, and you're gonna go down. You're gonna stretch yourself, you're gonna keep your pelvis point forward and go down. And go down. Grab that chair, because I'm telling you, it feels like what you think it feels like by watching me. And you want to hold this for 10 or 20 seconds, right? Trying to keep your chest up, trying to keep everything together. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. We're going to come back up. All right? Remember, 10 to 20 seconds. 5 if you need it. Show you from a different angle. Here's the side. Feet at 45-degree angle. A little bit more than shoulder width apart. Squeeze that buttocks up, all right? We want to still stay straight. You don't want to hunch over like this, all right? If you have to hunch over, don't go as low. Does that make sense? If you have to hunch over, don't go as low. Just makes sense to me, right? So what you want to do is grab onto your little object and start to decrease your height. Start to decrease your height. Stop decreasing your height. Stop it. Stop it. It's stupid anyway, right? Who wants to decrease their height? Woo! And then you want to push up. 10 to 20 seconds. 10 to 20 seconds. That was a big one. Coming out, again, shake that old joker off. Because I'm telling you, if you did what I just did, you feel what I just felt. You understand? Shake that old joker off. Now, feet shoulder width apart again, shoulder width apart. We want to go down and we're actually going to stretch some more of that hamstring. I love those hammies. I like to stretch and play with them, tease them a little bit. And we're going to stretch just straight down. Straight down. And what I'm doing is I'm literally just stretching straight down. Straight down. We're just touching the floor. Nothing big. Nothing big. We're not bouncing stuff. I mean, one. football. But we're stretching straight down. All right, and coming straight back up. For this one and this one only, don't bend your knees, right? Not even coming back up. You want to firm your stomach. If you have to bend your knees, I'm not telling you don't bend your knees. I did just say that. Don't bend. Don't bend your knees if you can square your stomach and hold your form coming up. If you can't do that, bend your freaking knees and strike up. I'll show you what that looks like. Here we go. Same deal, going down. Right here. Keep your hands on the ground, push, strike up. Keep that proper body mechanic, right? If you can't come up the other way. But if you can, what we're trying to do is we're trying to extend and contract our hamstrings. For the other one, we're just extending, just loosening. For this one, we're actually doing both. So coming down. We're touching. We got 10 seconds, 10. Eyes open. Head up. And then we're going to come right back up. Squeeze back up. Push that pelvis forward. Pow! Pelvis forward. Shake that one off. Last but not least, we're actually going to stretch our lower back. Our abdomen. Stretching our abdomen. What we're going to do on a mat. Feet shoulder width apart on this whole deal. Toes pointed backward. Right? Toes pointed backward. So these are toes pointed down. These are toes pointed backward, just in case you don't get it. And we're just going to snake up. On this whole deal, I want you to squeeze your buttocks. Squeeze your quads or your thighs. All right, keep your chest up as much as you can. You might not be able to do what I can right here. There was a point that I had to stop right here. You dig what I'm saying? So I've come a long way. But squeeze your abdomen, keep your chest up, keep your face up or your chin up, not all the way up right here, but you want to be able to breathe, Jack. So keep your chin pushing towards the next wall, or looking at the next wall in front of you, eyes open, and you got 20 count on this deal. All right, when you're done, release the pressure. And I like to sit here for a little while. I got a bad back, had a back injury, so I don't do anything too fast here. To recover from this position, if you've ever had a back injury, you know what I'm talking about. You can't do things fast anymore. So to recover from this position, if you had a back injury, one of your legs, left or right, you want to bring it to the side, and you want to roll on the opposite side. Boom. Right? We're up. We're up and going. All right. Now that's my stretching routine. It's I forgot one. I play up. All right, last stretch. Promise. My last stretch is my calf, my foot, my lower leg stretch, basically. Everything lower than my knee. So I'm gonna put my foot on some type of 90-degree angle, whether it be a crosswalk, a step, the side of a wall like I'm having here, and I'm gonna push my toe up. So right now my toes at a 45. Now my toes at about a 50. Now my toes at about a 60. Now this is already stretching my foot. I have plantar fasciitis, so basically the bottom part of my foot is really tight. So this is untightening that bottom part. It's also untightening that calf muscle. Also, it's actually releasing some tension. It's tensing back here, so it's stretching here, but it's releasing tension here, which is really pivotal because we use this mostly to walk, run, jog, whatever. So it gets tight. That's how we get that all those problems up here in the front. Can't think of anything right now, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, you're getting all these cramps and stuff up here in the front. You get those because all this tension is up here. So you're releasing tension here. You're putting stretching the muscles back here, and you're also stretching the muscles all the way up to right behind your knee. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand up tall. Now, this is very hard to show on camera, so I'm probably gonna have to move the camera. So you're in this position again, and you're gonna stand up tall. This right here is a beautiful exercise. If you can, you want to try to push your pelvis to the wall. Keep your chest up, chest up, chest up, chest up, chest up, and you really want to stretch this out. All right. Relieve tension by stepping back and pulling your foot off the wall. Now I am switching my foot, which I do in my regular routine. So foot at about a 60 or 70-degree angle. Stand tall, stand tall, stand tall. Pelvis to the wall, chest up. And I'm holding this for 10 to 20 seconds. I'm counting at like 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Chest up the whole entire time. Chest up, chest up, chest up. Never drop your chest. Never drop your chest. Keep your stomach firm on umbilicus or your belly button to your freaking spine. Stand tall. Cool. So this is what you're going to do to stretch that muscle. And then you're going to relax, 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 relax by stepping back and stepping off. I like to push my buttocks back to really relax that muscle and then just pull it off really slow. I actually do. I can't believe I forgot that freaking stretch because I actually do that stretch both sides about 3 times. All right, 3 times. So one on this side, one on that side, one on this side, one on that side. I'm not gonna do it the third time, but you get what I'm saying. Might as well say it. One on this side, one on this side. Third time. That's third time is charm. I do that 3 times because it actually helps my feet, helps my toes, it helps my legs, it helps all that fluidity in the bottom part of my legs. I can't think of any words right now. Please forgive me. I'm having a brain day. It is what it is. But those are my stretches, right? So I get those in every single day, twice a day. Twice a day, morning and nighttime. I normally work out twice a day too, so it works out conveniently for me. I'm not sure what your schedule is, but get those stretches in, and I guarantee you, your body will feel more able to produce movement. I'm not saying that movement will come easier or you're going to work out faster, stronger, harder, blah, 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 blah. It's just going to become more able to produce movement. If you have more stretches, do more stretches, you dig? Do as many as you need to do. Stretching combines blood and it opens up cells and it helps to help regeneration and recharge your body and make you feel strong. Get some of that business because it'll make you feel good, you dig? That stretching, now I'm about to do some band training.